Let us talk more about the agenda of the first ever high-level meeting with the US President right now. My colleague from Kazakhstan Institute for Strategic Studies, Iskander Akilbayev, will share his expert view on this topic and tell us more in detail about events that dominated Central Asia the last 2 weeks. Iskander, please go ahead.
Thank you very much, Ainur. I would like to explain the main points of Central Asian affairs in a while. One of the most important events that happened alongside the United Nations General Assembly was the C5+1 meeting, which happened between the President of the United States, President Biden, and the leaders of Central Asian republics. The key discussion topics that were discussed were linked to the strengthening of economic cooperation, improving regional connectivity, and strengthening security ties. That was one of the key areas that was on the table during the very much symbolic discussion, because for the first time the C5+1 meeting happened on the level of the presidents. It's very much important that this C5+1 meeting happened alongside of United Nations General Assembly, because one of the key agenda was discussion of the multilateralism and the achieving of 2030 SDG agenda. So this is very much important for Kazakhstan, which is very much aspiring to become a progressive state and a leader in the Central Asian region. Kazakhstan is focusing very strong on the renewable energy, improving the human capital index, and providing the access to education to all its citizens. That's why I think in achieving SDG agenda and achieving the goals of that summit is very much important for Kazakhstan to upgrade its standards, look for the best practices, and certainly show the best practices from Kazakhstan that has been applied for a while. This is very much important for Central Asian region because it's a very young and vibrant region. That's why building connectivity and regional ties is very much strategic in this respect. The latest September meeting among the Central Asian head of states, which marked the 5th meeting along the consultative discussion of the head of state for Central Asia, which happened in Dushanbe. This meeting actually was very much symbolic because it was a culmination of the project and idea which started in 2017, where the leaders of Central Asian republics agreed to bring the difference away and actually tried to unite the ideas for the better future of the region. That's why all Central Asian republics hosted the consultative meetings, and the 5th meeting happened in Dushanbe. One of the main agendas were linked to the youth politics, improving economic and trade ties, and certainly all leaders agreed that the 6th meeting is going to happen in Kazakhstan the next year. These were all events that were linked to Central Asian affairs. Thank you very much, Ainur. The floor is yours.
Iskander, thank you very much. That was senior expert of Kazakhstan Institute for Strategic Studies, Iskander Akilbayev.